This is the fourth video in a series of videos on simulating projectile motion. In this video I'll show you how to create a vector component diagram for the velocity of the projectile here, P. So I've created a slider which goes from 0 to 3. This will be used to dilate the vector component diagram. Okay, so I'm going to plot a free point, and then I'm going to create two other corners for the vector component diagram, and they will be point B and point C. Pause the video if you want to see what those points are made up of. Then I'm going to plot, I'm going to write the formula for the velocity. That's just a Pythagoras rule calculation. And now I'm going to create some vectors from A to B. I'll try that again, I must have had that selected properly. So point A to point B, point B to point C, and point A to point C. Alright, so there's your horizontal component of your velocity, vertical component of your velocity, and a vector which represents the velocity of the projectile at any point along its path. Alright, so if you animate, you can see how the vector component diagram is dynamic. Alright, so now I want to attach some text to the sides of these vectors. So those texts will be the underscore x equals, and then I want to get the dynamic part in there. Just click that. And then press OK, and another one, the underscore y equals that one there, and the last one will be v equals v. Okay, so I need some points to attach this to now. And they're just going to be midpoints. So here's the midpoints. Okay, so now I attach this one here to point D, and the second one can be attached to point E, and the third one can be attached to point F. Alright, so I'll just move those down a bit. Move that across a bit, and this one here, move that up as much as I can. Alright, so I'll hide all those midpoints and endpoints of the triangle. Just remember that blue point is a free point that can move anywhere. And now hide each of those points. Okay, so when you animate, that shows you the velocity at different points along the path, and the two components which make up the velocity. Okay, so I'll pause that. Now remember, this point here was called point A, and I'm going to attach this to here by redefining A. So A equals P, and press enter. So now that component diagram moves with the projectile. Alright, now let's have a show hide box. I'll do this by typing show or hide vector components of velocity. And then choose all the things you want to be controlled by that show hide box. Okay, that should be it. Go back up to my move tool, and we should be able to hide or show that. Okay. Alright, so that's all for this video. In the next video I'll show you how to create some input boxes for all these sliders here. Thanks for watching.